Alright, sweetheart, so what are you waiting for? Breakfast in bed? Day in the Corps. Day in the Marine Corps is like a day on the farm. Every meal's a banquet. Every paycheck a fortune. Every formation a parade. I love the Corps.
No, Damien Knox. He's the head of Dark Star Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I'm a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Alright, first assembly's in 15 people. Shag it!
Located in Illinois, there lies a sleepy little town where nothing is a common occurrence.
You going to that party in town tonight?
Heck yeah! I only turned 18 once.
That is until the night of celebration.
Where the hell is she? Oh no. No, 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 Jessica!
What's happening?
From the creators of Shadowhunters, Bite Me, comes a tale of primal terror and grindcore mayhem. Shadowhunters, kill, Jessica, kill!
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
Let's suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you hey! You wanna live forever?
Your art was the prettiest art of all the art.
Hey, welcome everyone. Are we live? Yes, we are live. I see we've got Keith Carmona already in the chat over there on YouTube. We just got another backer just now. I just saw it flash. I don't know if you guys are watching. We got the little screen up there of our campaign so you can keep watching along as backers come filtering in. So we did just get one more backer. Let's see if there's a way. I can't really check to see if they made it for the drawing today, but let me see.
We're not going to draw on right now, so if we got another backer, then
we got another backer. So let me grab my phone and get the number of what the backer. You know who you are.
140? Is that 140 or 141?
I'm not sure. Let me check, because the way it works with Kickstarter, the numbers don't necessarily match the number that shows on that page.
Right on,
if that makes sense.
So, hey, thank you for joining us. This is Jason Dube. And
hey, happy Friday. Sorry, I should have done introductions. Where are my manners? Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm joined by artist extraordinaire Noel Serrato. Where'd he go? I was joined by Noel Serrato. He was right there. Now I just have an icon. Are you... What happened, Noel? He's having some... Oh! He's back! Okay, so there he is. Noel Serrato. You guys, I don't even have a drink with me. I don't know what is going on here. Okay.
He calls me.
I gotta go get a drink.
It's okay.
And I will... We have to toast. We have to toast. I'll be right back.
No, thank you again for Jason again with the fabulous introductions. So again, my name is Noel Serrato, and we are joined with our host, Jason John Cena. You can't see him.
Mommy Alex is in the chat.
Thank you for everybody again for communicating and actually just spreading the little kill. Campaign is hot and live, and I believe we're down to 15 days, Jason. 15
we
days.
We are officially halfway through this campaign.
I'm 15 days. We're kind of
So Keith Carmona says, come on, everyone, get this to 7K. And he drops the link in the chat over there on YouTube. Mommy Alex gives us a thumbs up, and El Poke Felco says, hola, amigo. All right, you guys. Happy Friday. Here's to getting through another week. And here's to a successful campaign. You guys, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, but we're not done yet, guys. Thank you for our support, but the campaign is not done. We're just like getting started. A lot of cool surprises and a lot of good giveaways, I believe, that we're going to be doing. I think we did last week. We've got something going on today, too, right?
That's right. That's right. Today we're going to be giving more free gifts for the backers. That's right. We're going to pull 3 backer numbers today. If you back the campaign, and in fact, you can still do it, we're going to pull in 30 minutes. So if you want to back the campaign now, get your backer number. I mean, I'm watching, and as soon as I see your number come in, I will add you to our little can here, and we're going to pull some numbers, and we are going to give you some free gifts. What we got here today, Shadowhunters number 2, the very first edition by Benny Jordan. Show it here for Noel because he can't see the screen. So there we go.
Ooh, that's a hot issue right there.
This is out of print. We'll be sending that. El Poca says, hola, amigos, saludas. And we got a out of print Shadowhunters number 3 by Calvin Ellis Jr. So we'll be giving away those 2.
Very cool. Very cool.
Noel, I think, has got something for our final pick today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, right? You told me.
All right. Thanks for reminding me. All right, so we got those 2. We got Shadowhunters 2 and number. Those are the original first editions, right? Back in 2012, either 13 or 14. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but those are some cool issues, man. So when we get down to the end, I believe in the end we'll keep the original art for the end. I think last week we raffled off Jason's original art, so he challenged me, and I stepped up to the challenge, and we got here right here.
Look at that, everybody!
Some original art.
Wait, I'm gonna blow you up.
And usually I don't ink when it comes. Usually I don't ink when it comes to like these giveaways, but I
sorry, guys.
Kaylee right here, she's making her introduction and Kill Jessica Kill, and we'll see. We'll keep this to the end, guys.
All right, I finally got him in up front there. You guys can see that. All right, so there you go. Keith Carmona says, "Wow, nice, Noel."
What's the topic? Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it, buddy.
So yeah, we're gonna choose those.
Yeah. So what's the topic of today?
So today we're going to be. Well, let me introduce a couple of the on this side of my screen. You guys can see we've got some new fan art that came in. Head Ninja, also known as Maurice Payton, he did 2 Jessicas. Madness Comic Network, hey yo! What is going on, Madness Comic Network? Welcome to the stream. We've got those 2 fan arts by Maurice here, the Head Ninja. We also got another colored piece. There it is, Boom, by Sarch. And that's on the screen. And yeah, so we're going to be doing some live sketches while we wait for... we're going to do this 4:30. We're going to choose some winners. So if you're a backer, once again, jump on the campaign and back and be put in for the raffle. All right. So I gotta check. I gotta check to see who that last backer was real quick to see. It has to be a physical backer. So I'm gonna check that right now to see if we need to put them in to the raffle real quick.
Hey, what a sketch that Dark Dark Sarge had. Right? It was pretty cool. You put it, and I was blown away, dude. I love his stuff, man.
Sarge is amazing. So he is also the comic book. He does the comic book Genesis, which will be coming out next year. El Poca says, no habla inglés, pero estos cómics se ven interesantes. What?
Anyways,
is that close?
Hey, so with just a reminder, Dark Sarge, when he does stuff, it's not fan art. So his stuff is official. So whenever I see his stuff, not fan art. It's more like profile stuff because he's done. I believe he's done like interior work for Shadowhunters. So great stuff, Darth.
Yes. No. Yes, but I mean, I just meant he just did it out of the goodness of his heart. We didn't.
Oh, it's all good. He's always working on stuff with Shadowhunters. So one love, man. I love his stuff.
His art is amazing. Okay, I gotta get to his activity, man. All right. So
what other topics do you have today, Jason?
What's that?
What other topics do we have today?
Today, so I want to give us some shout outs. We were invited onto a lot of shows, and we've been featured on a lot of shows. Our campaign, even when we're not on their show, they were plugging us. Niobe Comics, over there on YouTube. He is always such a great supporter. Much love to him. He's a brother in comic creating, and he's got an amazing show. It's on almost every day. Check it out on YouTube, Niobe Comics. If you're into comics, a fan of comics, or even a comic creator, that is the show for you because they've always got something. I'm always learning stuff, but they've been giving us a lot of love, a lot of shout outs for our campaign. So I wanted to do the same. Go check out. They also have a campaign going on, Niobe and Pinguino crossover. And so if you don't know, Pinguino is from Anarch Press. Niobe is now being published by Anarch Press. So they've got these two universes that collide into an amazing comic book. They have a campaign going on right now. And we'll make sure we start getting we'll get the link up in the description for those. I also want to shout out to everybody that's been plugging the campaign on social media. I go on social media and I'm seeing posts for the campaign from everybody, and you know it's multiple times. It's not just once. It's like throughout the week. It's like I love that, you guys. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. And I just wanted to give a shout out and a thank you for doing that. We need all the help we can get, right? During the campaign.
Everybody from the Scattered family, man. Thank you for like reposting, sharing, Keith. Let's see. Thank you very much. Everybody used to work with Scattered, like Nicholas Garza, Chiron also, you know, doing big stuff in the indie world. He's reposting. He's not only reposting, he's posting things for our campaign as well. Both those gentlemen as well as the Scattered family. And also a big shout out to R.B. White. You know, R.B. White is another person who's actually, he has a campaign going on right now. It's called, I believe it's called Ruby and Jade. Quite similar characteristics of what we're doing as well as supernatural stuff. So he has a Kickstarter going on right now. I think he has like the same, like it's counting down in the same kind of time as we are. So if we're in 15 days, I think he's at like 12 days. It's another campaign too. Big shout out to him, and hopefully his campaign could get up there as well as any indie publisher that has a campaign. You know, post your stuff in our chat. We'll go ahead and repost it as well, and we wish everybody the best. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think. I have an idea. I'm gonna draw. I think. I've been finding a lot of new comic book. Like when I'm drawing, I'm finding a lot more comic book streams that I'm finding on YouTube, which are a lot of fun to just kind of do do your art with. It's kind of fun to have other streams going, and you can kind of chat. You can just draw. It's a lot of fun to do that.
Right. A hangout, right?
Yeah, just hanging out. I love it. So,
you guys are talking about. I know what you're getting to, Jason. So, like, basically, like, if we had like a little session with other artists, and you guys want to like pick up like everybody's energy up, it's always great to actually have like 1, 2, 3 artists together. It doesn't even have to be posted too. It could just be like within yourselves, and so much like refueling energy within the artist community, especially with that group that don't even know each other. I think you guys were talking about that on your last interview, where I'm not sure who was interviewing you. Who was that gentleman that was interviewing you?
Yes, that was Michael over on.
Right,
I got bad memory. Hold on.
2 days ago, dude.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, what you guys were talking about having what he was talking about. He was mentioning that he might invite you, where he invites
Michael Gracia.
Artists. Yeah, there he is. Artists that never met each other. That he really, after his interview, he kind of like diagnosed you or put you in this category where, hey, this guy could be really nice or really cool if we put it with this guy or this female and put them together and have them kind of like introduce themselves while they're drawing and just have a good chat and then throw in another person in there. And man, those artistic juices just flow so good. You could be like having a great chat with somebody that you never met, but you have so much relation to. You have, like, you were talking to the gentleman as well, and you're just like, dude, we're like separated at birth or something. You guys have the same kind of like pathway in your art careers.
Yeah,
that
it was pretty
there's
cool.
so many similarities, right? It kind of like when he was talking about his stuff, and then I looked at your, while I was watching this on YouTube, I was watching your facial movements, your expressions, and you're like, dude, it's like you're reading my mind. Dude.
Yeah,
like,
it was pretty cool like that. Noel, I just want to let you know, Tom Hutchinson is in the chat. He says, "Doobie doobie doo." And Tom, me and Noel were actually just talking about you a little while ago, and we're just talking about how cool you are and what an inspiration you are to us. And he was telling me of a conversation he was having with you. But yeah, just giving a shout out to Tom Hutchinson, Big Dog Inc. They call him the Big Dog over there at Niobe.
Right. This was like concerning. We were talking off camera too. We were just talking about how you guys were talking about digital and how was it affecting, or how did we know what the demographic was with digital? And I was just blown away with the conversation. I believe you guys asked Jason to jump in. He was cooking. He couldn't make it.
I was like, I burnt the eggs just in chatting.
I was stuck in that whole conversation where you guys were going on and giving your guys different ideas and theories of where they're coming from. Does it matter? Is it really important to figure out? And in my view, I was like, oh, that is important. I would love to know, because is it the next step? Is it not the next step? Is it just part of the process? I believe not only he wanted to get the stats, he wanted to know who this is, who these people were, why are they doing it, why do I have more? Like, there was different campaigns talking in this discussion on different people who are running campaigns. They're just trying to figure out the demographic of who these people were and who these fans were. And I was just blown away by the answers and the knowledge that was given to us. So again, shout out to you and everybody who was on that panel. I kind of had my own theories too, as well. I was thinking more of these fans that are pledging and getting digitals might be people who are traveling a lot. Maybe people who travel on planes, people who work overnight shifts, or people who actually travel for like army people. It could be army people as well, where they don't have a real destination where they put a flag with their home. So there's a lot of people in that community that move around a lot. Like I said before, they just want to get digital. And there's traffic. Because I used to work in a warehouse, and I met a lot of drivers before. And there's a lot of people who actually travel a lot that love reading comic books but can't get their hands on the floppy. maybe because in their location where they live, the LCSs are going away in their demographics. So they're trying to get the next big thing or next best thing, which would be digital. So that was my take on the whole thing. But you guys had some great info that I wrote down. I paid attention, and I was talking to Jason a little bit before we went. Again, thanks.
So Tom
Jason.
says, I appreciate you guys. He said, do your thing. El Poca says, amigo, una pregunta cool es tu Pokemon favorito, el mío es Garvero. Tom says,
Yeah,
it's
you
fun.
pictured that.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You bitch.
my relatives are just gonna kill me. Tom says, it's fun to get your ideas out and talk about them. So there you go.
Definitely. Just let you know we're listening as well too. We're also fans of our peers as well. So when you guys speak on those conversations, so we're taking our notes and we're preparing our stuff too. So again, thanks again.
All right, I think we're caught up on the chat. So I'm just doing some just freestyle sketching. I actually didn't really have anything planned.
There was another topic too. There was I think it was like days before that. They were talking about the importance of a trailer. Remember we were talking about that.
Right.
So what's your 2 cents on that, Jason? On trailers being important or maybe just irrelevant to campaigns? Do you think they're irrelevant or do you think they're important?
So I know I'm going against the grain a little bit, but that's just because I enjoy making the trailers. That's just kind of a fun thing for me. You know, I like to do the soundtracks when we put out a trade paperback of a collection. I like to do a soundtrack. It not necessarily it's going to sell. It's just like one of those things I like to do afterwards. So I think I'd like to do a lot of these fun things. So the trailer for me, it's not a lot of work. It's just a lot. I just go and do it, have fun. I don't usually have a big formula in mind. I just kind of have a general idea. I invite some of my friends that do voice acting to do it sometime. Join me in and. I just put them together and have fun. I understand kind of what some of them were talking about with with some of the trailers, because they can be like long, some of them, and I always learn try and keep it under a minute. What? Right,
but that's what you said in the beginning was like, this is what I think. You're talking about stuff that you grew into. When people, new creators and new people who want to jump on board and think, they got this, right? They got the perfect product. What's a trailer? What do you think this is? So what you're getting at is these people who have new campaigns, have never done it before, they put on a video and they don't have a trailer. They have a monologue where they just talk. There's no sense.
Uh-oh, you're shorting out.
And you know what? You're there for like 15.
Uh-oh, I think we're losing you, brother. He's frozen. Boom, 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 boom. So, while he's getting unfrozen, we are about 8 minutes away. We're going to pull out some numbers. So again, you have 8 minutes to get your pledge in. Back the campaign. Kill Jessica Kill. Link is in the chat on YouTube. Thank you, Keith. And also it should be in the description below. Once again, we'll be picking, we're going to choose 2 at 4:30, and then we're going to do the final one at 5. Keith Carmona says, love the trailers. I like making them, and they're good for a campaign. Easy to share on the social media. All right, there you go. So, yeah, I think everyone's got different opinions about them. For me, I just like to do them. They're just kind of fun for me. But, I don't know if everyone likes to enjoy watching them. It's kind of a selfish thing for me. But, all right, so, yeah, let's see. We got to put some clothes on this one. So we're going to, let's see if I can remember. go. Easy like that. There. Now, we'll put a pin there. Now she is ready for the world. Still gonna put the little tie though right here. All right, I think we lost Noelle. I think we did. I'm gonna throw. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. He's asking me what happened. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him back. I think he's gonna probably call back. Hopefully. Let me see if I can call him. Hold on, guys. Let me try calling him. Oh, I think we got somebody. I see his icon. Hello? There he is. He's back, folks. Uh-oh, I can't hear you. What's that? Keep going? He's got no volume. No volume on your voice. Okay. All right. So anyway, well, there's Noelle. There he's back. All right. So I'm just gonna keep drawing here. Does that sound cool to everybody? I'll keep drawing. Technical difficulties, but we always overcome them, folks. It just wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties, right? I heard you a little bit there. Okay.
Like a delay.
Oh, there you are. So right now I'm drawing Kaylee, the werewolf girl. And I'm just kind of freestyling it. Doing a little howling at the moon here. And I'm sure everybody is getting ready for Halloween. All right, there we go. How are you doing, Noelle? Maybe I should put some music on.
How you doing, Noelle?
What? Is that me? All right, we're gonna throw in some music here. Hold on. Okay. Let me find some music. And then we'll get to drawing. It's almost 4:30. Why don't we just pick some? Why don't we pick a backer? Let's get the music going and we'll pick a backer. How's that sound, guys? All right, let's do that. That'll be fun.
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
Hey, I heard something there. All right, no copyright music. All right. La la la. All right, here we go. And I don't think we want an ad. All right, let's get this. There. Got it? Okay. We're going to choose 2 backers from the Kill Jessica Kill campaign right now, right here. Okay, first thing up. Shadowhunters number 2 out of print. The Benny Jordan cover. We're going to go ahead and choose a number and see who wins this one. Number 16. Oh, number 96. Right? Make sure. Yeah. 96. 96 either way. All right. So, number 96, backer 96, I will be contacting you to let you know that you won this. This will be slipped into your package with your other books. All right. Hold on, I think I hear you, Noel. Say that again?
I just said, just remember, everybody in the campaign, please fill out your surveys at the end of the campaign show.
There you go. I could hear that. All right, let's pull another backer. Oh, just so you guys know, this thing is full of numbers. All right. That's one we're picking. All right, number
10.
Number 10. There we go. Number 10, you won a Shadowhunters number 3 out of print by Calvin Ellis Jr. Does the cover and art inside. You know, they were talking about artists that do the covers and the interior art. You know, the interior artist that does the cover. We always have one. So these are actually the artists that do the interiors. They did the covers. So there you go. All right, number 96 and number 10, congratulations. I will be messaging you directly through Kickstarter to let you know you won. And we'll be pulling the big prize at the end of the stream at, well, 5 o'clock. And that will be Noel's original artwork on a Shadowhunters Bite Me blank. All right.
Hey, Jason,
yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You just touched on a good point here. I know I was talking before I froze and stuff. Before I freeze again, how important is it for you, as somebody who runs his own company, when dealing with people interiors or anyone books, and most of the stuff that you've done it before, but actually get somebody to do something for you years, is it important to actually have them on the cover? Does it make any difference?
So, you know, I collect comic books. As a collector, I collect it for the artwork. And that's for the art that's done inside the book, of course. So I always enjoyed having the interior artists do the covers more. But that, as I gotten more and more into like campaigns and Kickstarters, I appreciate the art on the covers, you know, the variant covers a lot more now. In fact, I'll back campaigns and I will look down the line and look for my favorite artist and like, oh yeah, I gotta get that guy, yeah. New Ben Dunn cover. I gotta have that. Oh, Steph Wilson. Yeah, I gotta have that. So I have my favorites. So it's kind of nice to be able to get these different books, but still have your favorite artist do the covers. You know.
So you get thrilled by seeing and I mean what I said before. You get really up on, or you get really happy when you see artists that are not necessarily in tears, but like you Annabelle, and you want to go get on that campaign, right?
Yeah, you kind of broke up a little bit, but I think I got the gist of that.
Yeah, that furthers your interest in kind of backing somebody's campaign, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that how you were when you were actually buying comic books back in the day?
When I was buying them back in the day, you mean like when I went to the stores?
Or like a 7-Eleven or...
Oh, yeah. Well, they always had the interior artist. You know, that's back in the day when they were 60 cents a book. You know, they always had the interior artist doing the covers. I don't think they had very many variants back then.
I remember back in like the late 80s. Because I'm not sure when you started collecting comics. But for me, I was really checking out stuff from my brother was having.
Okay.
I got into comic book. Brother, he was a collector. I was kind of always like over his shoulder, kind of what he had. So when finally my brother, we were at a denials auction flea market, and usually they're not cover price. They're more like 50 cents here, 5 cents there. And my dad would give me a quarters. I would go and try to pick out something.
Oh yeah.
And I was surprised. I was because I picked up like a Spider-Man. And you know, like when you pick up a Spider-Man, you're more. My head is like, oh, I'm watching Spider-Man from cartoon, and I pick up a Spider-Man and it's completely off. I was kind of like, what is this? You know, why does he look like this? Why is he supposed to be cartoon? I don't know if you ever seen that. Right? Like a character you thinking like X-Men, right? The X-Men cartoons, and then like you pick up an X-Men. They're not the same. This is not the same team. I thought the X-Men was one team. So I was kind of at first, but the more I was like, oh, these are cool characters. Kind of cool. So I was kind of a mixture.
I gotcha.
The whole thing was picking up my first comic book and kind of was surprised by the covers, how they were mature at the time when I started collecting.
That's interesting, actually.
I don't know if that was yours ever stat, because I was more into the cartoons. Because you're a little bit older than me, so like when I first seen the Japanese style X-Men, that was like Saturday morning, I was like, this is pretty cool. Or Spider-Man, other characters in our universe.
It was different for me because
they're like more.
It was different for me because they didn't really have any. They didn't really have cartoon. The only cartoon they had was like the Legion of Doom versus the Super Friends, and they had Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Those were like the two like superhero cartoons that were going on, and of course they had the replays of Spider-Man from the 70s. You know, the dun 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 dun, dun Spider-Man, that one. And other than that, though, you know, they also had the replays of the old 50s. I don't know if you know those cartoons of the Marvel superheroes, and it was almost like they took the stills of a comic book panel and they kind of just moved it across the screen. And they're like, oh! But those are...
I was more ever re-showing those.
Yeah, they were the re-shows of... So, I didn't get to really see the X-Men cartoon. I hear everyone loves it, but I never really got a chance to see it.
I wasn't I don't bag on anybody else in the 90s because that's more of my little brother. Like the ones with that Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Animation was more anime style. And I think the first time I really could notice what it was X-Men Pride of Kitty. I think Pride of Kitty.
Oh, they did. I would love to see that. That sounds cool.
It was great. It was awesome. The animation was like for Japanese anime style. Magneto was everything was just on beat, and I was like blown away. I became an X-Men fan at that moment. I'm like, I gotta go find these books. I gotta find these. I have my He-Man here. I got my Care Bears comic book, and I'm like, I already had a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle books. I borrowed from my brother, and now I'm seeing these cartoons. That really got me into like maybe collecting or following a storyline. I didn't know there were storylines in the comic book world.
Oh wow!
Standalone books. That's what I thought. I didn't know. Start reading them. It's already part of a story. The beginning of the story, the end of the story.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I picked up a book. What I was getting into, characters, the X-Men were all different cartoons. I didn't know there was already like 40 different X-Men at the time. I didn't know that some of the people I liked or they're already dead. They got killed off, I think. I think Jean Grey was dead at the time.
Oh.
They just brought her back.
What?
Yeah, she was dead and she came back, and then they had a clone of Venom Fire, and then Jean Grey came back, but she was kind of not powerless, but she was an X Factor, I think.
Oh yeah, X Factor.
And that's when the rock stars of artists were there and first like kicking ass with the writing, and had like Jim Lee, Silvestri, Liefeld, I think Willis.
Waltz Patasio and
they were all, well, not all of them, but like only like 3 of them were part of the comic studio.
Yeah.
With Scott Wilson and Green. Had art there. And asked with some of the inks and stuff. They had a crew. The X-Men line was just kicking. So
yeah, for sure.
Once I got into the story, what was happening, I was hooked. I was like, this is great. And it's not collecting because I want to make money. Collecting because of what you're. That's kind of like what we're doing now. We're trying to like just create, not in the sense that we're trying to make a buck just to make a buck matter, but we're trying to make content and follow with your.
Yeah, for sure.
I know, scattered universe. That's a great thing where I pull from the past and try to like. If you could dip a little bit into that, that'd be.
What? I didn't get that last bit.
I'm like, if we could dip into some of that magic that they had in the.
Oh, you mean the image,
80s?
the image folks? That's what's. Yeah, they were.
Not image. I'm talking about Marvel. That Marvel bullpen that had the makings of people who became great. You know, they were young.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Image is a completely. That's a different. That's like a different.
Different animal altogether.
Yeah. I'm talking about how that became that.
I gotcha.
Guys are full of life.
This is what happens when I draw without a plan. I don't know where I'm going with this.
About good. Oh yeah.
I got her hairs like flying up. I got the blood. What's that?
Kaylee or just?
This one's Kaylee. I like having the big braids just kind of flying all over the place.
Hey, you're drawing her a lot now, huh? Like you're #1 now.
Yeah, it's almost like she's gonna be a main character or something, huh?
It's like every campaign we have this new storylines. We're like, oh, I like this character now.
Yeah. And then we're like, oh, let's start drawing this one. Yeah, so let's see. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make her surrounded with silhouetted werewolf beasts surrounding her.
Not to spoil anything, but...
Huh?
Not to spoil anything, but
no.
That's a great...
Yeah, I know.
Hey, so Halloween just around the corner, dude. You guys have plans?
Yeah, we're gonna do. We always like to do a haunted house over here for the kids. So we've been working on that for the last few weeks, and of course, you know, my son's gonna go trick or treating, and then we've been kind of doing like the pumpkin patches all month long. Do the the fairs, and they got all kinds of different things. We've been doing horror movie marathons. We just kind of get into the whole spirit of it, and then we're burnt out probably by after the end of Halloween. We're like, okay, no more horror stuff. But no, I always had a love for the horror genre. So to me, this is like my holiday.
Finding out like over.
What's that?
Finding out over like 20 years of being alive, and she is such a Halloween. Loves dressing. Loves activity.
You know, speaking. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
No, I'm just saying that I've learned after 21 years plus being married to my wife that she's such a Halloween fan. You know,
oh,
loves
cool.
Dressing up. Yeah, she loves dressing up. She loves getting into the. She normally doesn't like horror movie. She's more of like the romance type movies. But man, I tell you, when October hits, she's like, I want to see this slasher film. I want to see this one because it's more like the detective. Like, let's find out if they could like defeat this creature of the night or something. Or
right.
This. And she likes getting decked out and costumed up and
what?
Yeah,
wow.
She's been rocking it, dude. And I'm the dummy over here, not really noticing it. So kudos to my wife, you know.
Wow.
My household, because I'm a boring dude when it comes to like dressing up. Wow. She even dresses up our dog for basic. I mean, like,
what?
Wow. Like, husky.
Even the dog gets into it, huh?
Yeah, their plans are getting doing the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
The Jack girls. The girl Sally? Is it Sally or Jane? What's the girl?
Sally.
Sally, right? And then our dog's gonna get dressed up as Zero.
Nice.
So it's crazy. I mean, she just thought of this like it's like a year planning, and now she's getting it done. I'm like, what's going on? What's happening?
That's cool. So like your wife is really cool, huh? That's what you're saying?
She's more cooler than I've. Actually, she's always been cool, but yeah, it's just Halloween, October. She gets into the mood.
That's awesome. All right, I think a lot of this is just gonna be inks, a lot of dark inks on here.
Can I check it out?
Oh. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard with the silhouetted stuff because until you actually black it in. Here, let me hold it up. Hold on.
I see it.
There we go. Yeah, but I can't even. I had to. Let's see which way. There we go. So I got a moon in the back, of course.
Yeah, you got the Dube moon.
Got her covered in blood. Got the clothes tearing off. And then I got the silhouettes of all the werewolves in the background with some smoke covering up my messed up legs.
She's in that fighting pose, so that's great, dude. Love it.
So that I'll clean that up, of course, and ink it in. I don't know if I'll ever use it for anything, but you know, this is more of a, today was kind of a freestyle. Just kind of just drawing to just draw. Didn't really have a plan. Sometimes when you don't have a plan, it doesn't always work out, but you know.
It looks good, dude.
Oh, thank you. El Poca says, K incredible, amigo cool. All right, thank you. Thank you.
It's like that movie.
Muchos gracias.
It's like that movie, Encino Man. Trying to learn how the caveman is talking. He's like Encino, like, gracias.
I'm slowly learning. Okay, I should know this. I have Spanish-speaking relatives. I should know some of this at least. All right, you guys. Cheers again. We're gonna pull some more. We're gonna pull the last number. Noel, do you want to show your R again? All right, so this is for the last backer. I'm gonna zoom in on Noel real quick. All right, so this one that he's holding up is pencils and inks. This is on the Shadowhunters Bite Me Blank. It's a free comic book day edition that we gave out. And they are, can't get them anywhere, anywhere else. Whoa. All right, so let's pull. I'm going to pull a number. We're going to see which backer is getting this one. All right. Here we go. We're going to pull it. We're going to pull it. I have no idea who's going to get this. All right. Number
5.
Number 35. There you go. Backer number 35. So I will contact number 35 as well as the other winners. And I think I have a screenshot of that cover already. So I'm going to post all these up. I'll do a update on the campaign, showing off the winners, and we'll get that out to you guys.
And tag it too in the backboards.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah, they got some backboards on these. Sorry,
I'm writing it right now, right after the chat.
Okay, yeah, write number 35 on the backboard. I got you. Number 35. Awesome. All right, you guys. We got 9 minutes. What do you guys want to talk about? I wish you guys all a happy weekend, of course. You guys in the chat, I see there's a number of you in the chat. Let us know what you're doing. And if there's any shout-outs you want to do, don't forget, again, Shadowhunters Kill Jessica Kill. We are halfway through the campaign right now, standing at 142 backers. Thank you so much. And 15 days ago, get in there. Once again, if you get your pledge in before Halloween, you will be getting that. Let's look at that print. You'll be getting this Werewolf Red Riding Hood print, 6x9. Keith Carmona says he is lettering Dr. Dream number 5 this weekend. That's hey, you know, creating comics. That's great.
Keith.
And then once again, we're closing in on that next stretch goal. So we'll see. We'll unlock some more goodies for you guys. We love giving away more free goodies for everyone. That's part of the fun. And that's why we keep doing these weekly polls. Pulling the winners, because we want to just kind of give back to the supporters. We love you guys so much. Okay, Noelle, I think we're going to I think that we're good for the night. I think...
Hey, thank you for everybody who joined us. Thank you for everybody who joined us. Again, hey, be safe out there for Halloween weekend leading up to Tuesday. So I believe next Tuesday is Halloween.
It is.
So happy trick-or-treating. Be safe out there. Have fun. Good.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on a Friday. Go check out Niobe later on this afternoon or this evening. You guys stay safe. Have a happy Friday and an even better, safe weekend. Peace. We're still on. All right. Director, roll the back film. Roll it.
And
There it goes. All right. Now we're going. Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, guys. Have a good one.